Well, I think reading a lot into the social media posts of another can be a dangerous game. However, I was intrigued yesterday with a post from Mac Jones on his trainer's Instagram post. So his trainer put up a picture of Mac working out. Looks very similar to myself with trainer Dan. And Mac's comment is consistency and re-earn the respect through work. Consistency and re-earn the respect is all caps. So when you're really reading in, you got to read into the all caps. Yes. That's some would call that, some in your generation would say that is aggressive, the all caps.
Or pro move.
Okay. So
very aggressive.
So consistency and re-earn the respect through work, and then hashtag FEA, which I believe means F everyone. F everyone.
F 'em all.
F 'em all is what that means.
I believe that would mean in relatively verbiage, but that means frustrating emojis.
What a hardo douche.
What are you
I
talking
like
about?
it.
What are we doing? Hold on, time out. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers being a douche for going on a darkness retreat. This is absolutely a douche move. This is 100% a douche move. I gotta re-earn people's respect, man. I gotta do all this.
Isn't that what you want? Wait, whoa. Isn't that what you wanted him to do?
Yes.
So you continue to say this.
Hold on. Didn't you tell me, and didn't Boomer Esiason say that he acted like a douche?
Yes.
Okay, and didn't you want him
He's still doing it.
He's trying to re-earn the respect of his coaches.
No, that's not what this is. He says F them all, a.k.a. me and everyone else. He doesn't give a rat's behind about the coaches. That's the point, is he just continues to act like a tennis brat, to use Volan's term.
He's basically saying you guys talk mad trash about me and how good I wasn't or how bad I was this year. F all of you guys. I don't need none of this. I'm about to show you.
Because you want to know what the backup quarterback was doing just last week? Oh, he was throwing to Tyquan Thornton. That's what Mac should be doing. Throwing to your second-year receiver.
Oh, man, the guy can't win with you guys.
Well, he contradicts himself. To start off, I enjoy him saying, like, it's time to re-earn trust, whatever.
Respect.
To then do FEA, it completely throws everything else out. So you don't care if you don't want to re-earn our respect.
Nah.
Because you're saying F you guys.
I gotta say, I know this might be hypocritical. I love this. I love the F 'em all. That's a Brady move. If anything that's like Brady, you know I support. And if this can be used to elevate him, if this is a driving force that motivates his offseason, whatever it takes, I don't care. He needs to get better. He needs to get stronger. He's doing that. And I don't want to be negative about everything because we said at the end of the year they need a coordinator on offense, they need to stabilize the situation with Mayo, and they need Mac to improve. Well, all those things are in the process of being done, correct? Mm-hmm. So, like, while I want to say things suck and, you know, the Herald story was not in a positive light for the organization, the fact that Mac is apparently pissed off and working out in the offseason is not a bad thing.
And
I mean, when he talks about re-earning the respect, in my mind, he clearly doesn't need to re-earn the respect of his teammates. They all, to a person, can't stop gushing about the guy.
So I have a question, then.
Who do you think, whose respect is he trying to re-earn in his mind? I think it's the coaching staff.
Shimes.
Yeah, due to the hashtag, it's the people's.
Yeah, because it's not the coaching staff.
It's not the coaching staff.
Because he doesn't have a relationship with Billy O'Brien, so he wouldn't need to re-earn his respect with Billy O'Brien.
Do you think he views Bill Belichick as a guy who disrespected him?
I think it's a shot. I think it's a shot fired towards a little bit of Bill, but I think more of the fans who have. And listen, if you want to just say F them all, I'm cool with that. I don't need all the other stuff in the beginning because, like you said, you're contradicting yourself. If you're going to go down that road and you're going to be, chucking the deuce, giving everybody the bird as you kind of walk out the burning building, then do that. Just say F them all. I'm coming.
I just have a question. So he does this now, and you guys like it. Where was this when he got his crap blown out by Buffalo in the playoff game? Where is it that offseason? Because if that was the case and he was inspired by a loss, It's like, okay,
Well, that was
like that's good.
that was his crap that got blown out.
Yeah, he's part of that team. He's the starting quarterback, and he got absolutely dominated by Josh Allen.
Well,
absolutely dominated.
They didn't force a punt on defense.
It was the
I
defense.
understand, but it's not, again, couldn't keep up. All I'm saying is,
couldn't keep up.
no, he couldn't. Absolutely could not.
He threw a pretty good pass that Hyde made a great play on in the end zone. That might have changed the start.
And
of
it
that
got
game.
intercepted. Regardless, my point is that where was that last time? Like the when you got blown out in the playoff game, where was that then? Now he comes and has an atrocious season, an absolute dog doo-doo season, and now you want to do it? Nah, I'm good.
I don't.
Bye.
I mean, listen, I'm certainly open for the possibility that it's not true, but I think the majority of New England Patriots fans, if they were to tell you right now, call this show or text or what have, would appreciate the fact that the guy is acknowledging that he wants to be better.
Well, then why
then
FEA?
then say I want to be better.
Yeah.
Then just be better.
Yeah, that's it.
You don't need to tell us. It's just like with Rodgers. You don't need to tell us these things.
Right,
Just
you
do
can't
it.
sit there complain about Rodgers for telling us stuff and then sitting there and not complaining about Mac. And at least with Aaron Rodgers has a track record of, being a tremendous player. You're in a position, Mac, or just keep your mouth shut, be like a painting, be seen, not heard. Go out there and show us what you play. We don't need you to throw stuff out there. You ain't on that level yet. Like, you ain't at the level where you could say F them all.
The 978 texter says the F them all is towards the media and some of the fans.
But you ain't on that level, dog.
So then are you trying to re-earn respect or are you not? I'm confused. This doesn't make any sense. It's either one way or the other. You can't say, I'm going to, put all this effort in and re-earn respect and then say FEA at the end. You can't. It's either F them all or I'm trying to re-earn respect.
All it
You
tells
can't have it both
so
ways.
it's the F them all that bothers you.
Yes.
Yeah, all it tells me is that he hears the noise. That's all that does. Because if you're really trying to get better, you would be out there, you'd put up a picture of you and Kendrick Bourne or whoever it is out throwing routes and saying, hey, looking to do better this year.
According to cyber definitions, FEA means for everyone's attention on Snapchat.
Oh.
So maybe, who the hell knows?
Thank you, Curtis.
My point is, just be quiet. Like, we don't need, you haven't earned that right to be out there saying that type of stuff. Just put your pictures up of you working out.
When does he earn the right?
I used to have a coach to say, 2 hands until you make your first Pro Bowl. And guys try to catch you with 1 hand. Mm-hmm. So you got to earn not the respect, but you got
Greg stayed on the clock before the Marconi, and it just totally went to the
you got to earn that play. You got to go out there and perform at a level where you can then be putting all those tweets out. You're not at that level.
Not, let's be clear. He commented on somebody else's post. So he wasn't posting it being like, look at me. It was posted on his trainer's account.
Yeah, but you don't even need to do that. Just put a picture out, like a video of you working out. Like they put videos up last year and just saying, we out here trying to get better. That's it. You don't need to put F them all, none of that other nonsense. Just we out here trying to get better until you get to that level.
It also doesn't play in New England, like the F them all. If you're telling fans F you in New England, like, you've had 2 seasons under your belt. You'd think that you'd know the fan base a little bit better than this.
I don't think it's directed at the fans.
You think it's at Bill?
No. I think it's directed at, maybe it's directed at some fans.
Well, Greg, do you remember?
Like you guys who are chanting Zappy every 5
I
seconds.
didn't chant anything.
Maybe it's like that.
I just found it interesting.
Do you remember what Devin McCourty said that Friday? He said they booed Brady, he was clearly bothered by the fans with Zappy and Mac.
Yeah.
You said the players to a T love Mac. I guarantee you that part of it, whether it's intentional or not, he's pissed that the fans were so ready to jump ship on him.
But I like that. That's something that can drive him.
Right, I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying that of course he's probably pissed at the fans.
Also, Devin McCourty, I feel like he's coming back.
Might be.
Oh, wow.
I mean, why if he were done, wouldn't he be telling you that?
Yeah, I think he'd be saying, like, isn't there a lot of guys that who was the receiver that I just saw that just posted? Oh no, it was the backup quarterback. One of the backup quarterbacks for Kansas City basically just said he's done with football. He's retiring. So yeah, I mean, I would think that
Chase something. What's his name?
I can't remember.
He came in for Mahomes.
Chad Henne?
Yeah, Chad Henne.
Yeah,
Chad Henne, right? So if you are done, I think you would easily say, you know what? That's it for me. Great career. Yeah, I'm retiring.
I think he's waiting to do it until he has something else completely lined up.
His
I
one-day
think,
contract?
No. I think like his next job, whether that's
Really?
with his
Why
brother.
would he be waiting to
Yeah.
do that?
I think it's a good rollout for PR.
Oh.
I just think if I'm hiring Devin McCourty,
Yeah, I'm with you, Greg.
if I'm a network, I care about it.
I'm with you.
You don't care about whether he's announced his retirement or not if you're a network?
I'm saying that I do care about it.
What?
If I'm hiring Devin McCourty, I want all eyes on Devin McCourty right when he makes his announcement that he's joining my network.
It's not Tom Brady joining Fox. Like
Right.
I
All we talk about is how great he would be on TV.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
here,
So-
but nationally,
He's
they
really
can give
good. He'd be really good on TV, but he's not going to be doing games on Fox.
Is Jason doing pretty
He's gonna
well
be-
nationally?
Yeah, he's doing fine on Good Morning
Football.
Yeah, it's a big show.
Good Morning Region.
Right.
I mean, it's like
Nobody
it's
knew
like-
Jason McCourty was doing that until he popped up on Good Morning Football. I think I'm more on the lines of where I think Greg.
We should call this show "Good Morning, Greg."
No, where I still.
What about the Breakfast Club?
Whoa! What about
can't do that.
Morning Drive?
I think you prefer Brunch Club.
Plus, there's already a Breakfast Club with Charlemagne and.
I know.
Right.
That's
They
what-
always
that
get
was-
confused,
that
Greg
was
and
the-
Charlemagne.
that's the-
But I
that
do-
was- That was the joke.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
what?
I didn't know
Yes,
you knew the
no.
Breakfast Club. I didn't know you was a fan of it. My bad. But I agree that I think he is probably coming
Still doesn't
back.
get it. What? What do you say?
Yeah, I don't get you,
There's
Joe.
been like 1,000 breakfast clubs in radio. That's
I'm
what
all-
every morning
Has
show.
there?
In
Yeah,
the,
we have
yes,
one here.
From like the 80s to the 90s. It's like a dumb name.
Oh, I've only heard one. So, but
It's
When
like
you
some
grew up-
some radio consultant was like, "Hey, there's a popular movie called The Breakfast Club. Let's name our morning show that."
Wiggy was a big Charles Laquadera guy.
yeah, I only know the movie and the Charlemagne and DJ Envy one. So
Oh, that's shocking.
my bad. But anyways, I think that McCourty, there is a chance that he comes back because why wouldn't you just come out and say that you're retiring?
Yeah.
So-
that's weird. But anyway, I don't understand the absolute hate that is directed toward Mac Jones.
Because he's
And-
not that good.
Right. I mean, seriously, you ask that question all
He
the
thinks
time.
he's
I mean,
so much better than he is.
I mean,
This
what
post
planet
is
do
the
you live
example
on?
of that.
And what planet are you living on?
I live on
Clearly you're not because
Well, I mean, the guy that you cite for every football take called him a douche.
right. And all of a sudden you're like, I don't understand why people don't
Curtis,
like.
you actually like this post
But I
from Mac
understand why people don't like him.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he reminds me of a young me. I'm a spoiled brat. I know why people don't like me.
That'd be like me going, I don't understand why people don't like Aaron Rodgers.
Right.